Hey everybody! Welcome back. No better way to start a Tetris 99 video than having ended on a win in the previous episode. Feel like we've been in a little bit of a slump, but, you know, 2 videos ago, second place, last video, first place. Feeling better. I'm telling you, I gotta unchain myself from the idea that my one-tile wide strat is not good enough for Tetris 99. Keep getting mind flooded by these wannabe esports pros telling me you gotta do T-spins all day. Maybe a slower player requires T-spins. Because I'm probably playing at the maximum speed a human being could possibly conceive of, or really like within the bounds of human physiology be capable of doing in the first place. I don't think we're not playing by the same rules, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Don't make me choose. I don't know. Now that is a little bit spiced. I screwed it up a little, that's okay. Just send it. Actually, this is great for baby lion strat. I think that worked out better than I could have hoped for, honestly. If you're an attacker, you just had a bad time. So I'm gonna take it slow. And by slow, I mean as fast as a human being has ever played the game before in their entire existence. We're gonna send some lines straight up, like that. Then, we get a nice little combo set up here, send some more. I'm telling you, the most useful piece of Tetris 99 advice I ever got. Baby line strat, dude. Why is baby line so good? Because it was a portal to even better advice. What did baby line strat teach us? A lot about living and a little about love. It's as simple as that. Well, really what it taught us is, apart from a lot about living and a little about love, it taught us that it's not always about how many lines you send in Tetris 99. Sometimes it's just about how many times in a row you've sent lines. And if you can get that combo working out for you, the world's your oyster. Sincerely. So we're gonna have a very strange garbage hole set up here. It's worth asking myself. Oh, that's we lose. Yeah, we just. It's like the worst. We don't lose. We should have lost. That one misdrop. That's probably the worst misdrop I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's the worst misdrop I've ever seen. But it was really, really terrible. However, we now, in some kind of cruel twist of fate for everybody else in the game, have found ourselves in the sort of situation that really you would be envious of. Honestly, like, I don't even care about being targeted right now, because I'm like, I shouldn't be alive. So, yeah, you might as well target me. I would target me too. I'm an abomination. I'm an affront to God's will at this point. I should not be alive in this game. But I am. So let's go for full-on I shouldn't be alive strats. By which I just mean to reference the Discovery Channel television program of the same name. Yo, it's not a terrible place for the garbage hole. It's not that bad. I told you. It wasn't that bad. We're still only 1 badge up. I don't want this to seem like we've been given a guaranteed victory, because that's obviously foolhardy. But again, pretty much no matter how this run ends at this point, I owe the game a great debt of gratitude for not killing me when it should have. I'll always remember that. I'll always remember that. How's that for some niceness? Some positivity. I just wish we could stop doing this thing where I get targeted and then you stop targeting me before I have a chance to send you stuff. It's like full-on Dan Giesling strats. I don't support them. This is the ultimate Dan strategy, if you've never seen it. It's the hit and run strat. It has led to precisely 0 victories in Tetris 99 history, but has led to many, many rage quits. Okay, honestly, you know, you got multipliers on this one. Build up a little, send a lot. There's your strat. This might be when you want to go too wide, I guess. Thank you. I'm not gonna do it, at least not on purpose, but might be something to think about for the future. That was, I got way too particular about that one. It was not necessary to get that anal about it. Please, stop changing attackers so often. It's disrespectful. I might even go a step, I might even tell you, it's downright rude. Okay, we needed something like that. Sometimes you gotta get a little creative and build on top of the garbage hole, apparently. Not that scary. Not good. Radio silence. Thank you. I need a big badge. Please don't take that out of context. More. I didn't get you. That's fine. It happened real quick. Now we're on attackers. I need your badge. Big send. That one hurts. It's me or you, brother. No, I placed it wrong. It's gotta go. Oh, well, there was one person in a really good position on that one, so I'll give him that. But we played super well there. And again, we shouldn't have been alive there at the end anyway. The misdrop did hurt us. That is not a bad game. That is not a bad game at all. And honestly, like, when the heat got turned up, we took off our sweater. That's how you know Dad's angry. Right, Rupkana? He loves to sleep. How can you sleep at a time like this, when there's high-octane blocks to be placed? I'm actually, again, I just want you to consider that under no circumstances should we have been alive on that run. When you keep that in mind, combined with the way that it actually ended, it's impossible for me to feel bad about that one. That was a blessed run in every which way. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's not really what I meant to do. In my heart of hearts, with God as my witness, that was not my intention. We got heat. It's a pretty... Honestly, an incredibly blessed tower setup there. I'm not surprised. That's about as good as it gets for that right there. Okay. So what do we do? I'm gonna choose to rebuild. For me, this is a rebuildable situation. We don't have to pursue the rebuild strats. Following rebuild, what do? As many baby lines as possible. Probably a good strat just to get... Ooh, and then you totally screw it up. And you're gonna have to pull something out of the hat on this one. No you don't. In hindsight, never mind. Actually, not that bad. Not good. Not that bad. I think we can go back to... Maybe a bit divisive, but I think we can go back to KOs on this one. You don't want to live your life fishing for attackers as often as possible, you know? I think that's... Can I give you a really actionable piece of Tetris advice? Maybe the best piece of Tetris advice that I've ever had. And it required me learning it dynamically. It might... I'm not a good advice giver. It might be better if you're in a big combo and you got a lot of heat to send. It might be better to cover the garbage hole than to compromise the speed of your send. That's as controversial as I'm willing to get. I think this time you gotta do something like that. Start to pull yourself out. It felt right. Oh, I don't know. Does it feel right? Does it still feel right? I don't... Not yet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are basically just insanely lucky. This blows. Oh, I don't know about that one. Okay, lot of huge swings there. I don't really know what to say. I'm still kind of a little shell-shocked from this survival, to be honest with you. I thought I would have bet the farm on a yeet. And it's still, like, it's not over. You know what? We gotta launder this guy. What does that ridiculous expression mean? We have to take his garbage, give it to somebody else, then use it ourselves to generate KOs that will allow us to beat this badge lord in the future. And that's what he is. He's a badge lord in waiting. I think you gotta accept the terms of the bail here. What are you doing? Okay, good. Sometimes every now and then, you just need a good, what are you doing? Shock you into place. You know, radio silence, also pray for me. many advanced plays taking place here. The Jedi, they wouldn't teach you these tricks. Nor should they, because I think they might be really, really bad. We were in there, honestly just ran out of brain juice at the wrong possible moment. You know what? Let's add some more brain juice back into the equation. Made some bad plays, but to have fought back in the rare air like that was good stuff. I'm in the groove. It's funny, the results have not changed that much, but the way we're achieving the results has changed a lot. I feel so much more positive now than I did for the first, video and a half of the recording session. May I also say that it seems to have corresponded and correlated with me shutting up about T-spins. So maybe I'm gonna take that as like a little, words to live by. We'll see. It's a little weird. It's not weird. Okay, I think we gotta... I was just waiting to see if we were gonna catch some heat. The heat did come for me. What have you done? It was only when I was able to look at the actual setup we got here that I realized we've created an absolute nightmare. And as usual, the nightmare has worked beautifully in getting us some KOs, so I don't know. Maybe I complain too much, As bad as it looks, it's not that bad. Especially if we can actually... I mean, I guess that's kind of like a non-statement, right? It's not bad if we can get out of it. Sure, of course, Things aren't bad unless they're bad. A master of verbiage, okay? That was not the piece I... Okay. So, like, the rare J-spin. That was so close to a misdrop, and I think in it being so close to a misdrop, I just learned something. All we need to prevent the misdrop is like 1 microsecond where we go, hey, brain, is this where this piece belongs? It's just so eager to go, send it, We want to slow down. We want to play a calmer game of Tetris. I think, when you're calm, the game just flows a little bit easier. You're not panicked. Panic is not always bad. The adrenaline from the panic is good, but it doesn't last forever. Plus, it is only Tetris, I'm not sure you want to have your kidneys producing constant adrenaline just to fuel your rise of Tetris goodness, I thought about it. I thought about doing a terrible send. I'm glad we didn't. That time I don't mind. So I think we're making wise decisions here. We went back to KOs. We only have two KOs and 1 badge. Or one, damage upgrade. Not really where we want to be in the long term. I think we're learning, you know. What are we learning? Oh, you wanted me to... Excuse me, Mike Mathis, you're playing Tetris 99? Did Smash go that badly tonight? I've had those nights myself, you know. Not recently because I'm extremely good, and also I stopped playing because I got Q anxiety. But you know, historically, I mean. No, we're learning that when you're on KOs, you could do better than just being on KOs. What you want to do... Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you want to do... I know. I see it. I see the line. Give me some of the badges. You don't have to give me them all. It's look, I'm not gonna finish my train of thought from earlier, okay? Things are too spiced right now. Mom, you wouldn't understand. Not the best place for a couple of long pieces to be. I can live with this. Then you can do this. Do we really want to be fighting this guy? I don't know. I kind of feel like no. The answer to that question is no. He can keep fighting me. There's nothing I can do to control that. Radio silence, by the way. Basically, I didn't think the time was right to kill him. If the time's not right to kill him, we might as well wait, if we can. It's okay. For that reason. More. We really need to sauce these KOs. We need to get, like, all of them. Can I... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We had some real terrible piece luck. It's okay. Huge. Very huge. We still got momentum. Use it. Use it. Had to be on attackers there. Nope. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We choose. We choose when we break it. So slow, so slow. Oh, no. That's an extremely painful loss. Panic spins and bad placement cost us the win. And we were there. We didn't deserve to be there in the first place, but we got there. And then at the end, a couple pieces got placed wrong. I had the arm. He was bent over, and I let him off the hook. That hurts, but I'm still not in a position where I'm mad at a second place. But we had him on the ropes, and I let my brain be like, no, no, no. Now's the right time to try to make up for one bad placement by doing a T-spin that's mathematically not possible. Really, really, really poor decision there. But let's not lose sight of the fact that it was still a good run to begin with. I think, at least. Did I? I don't remember much about the run, honestly. The adrenaline was running so high. It's kind of already removed itself from my cerebral cortex. Why attack me this early? You know, you run the risk of making me upset. So at this point... we had to make a choice. I stand by the choice. I think it actually turned out quite nice. No. Like that. There you go. Just taking an extra microsecond to figure out, you know, when you'd like to actually eat some of these pieces completely changes the game for you, brother. You do need a long piece, so we're kind of on maintenance right now. There you go. Where's the next long? Not coming for a bit. Then you get 2 in a row. Acceptable. Not where that was supposed to go. Surprising no one at all, but that's okay. Still in a great spot here. You can afford to take just a brief minute here, you know? Sort yourself out. Just a little baby line send means nothing. Okay, now we're back in... You know, we still only have 2 attackers. You know my expression. I don't get out of bed for less than, I don't know. I mean, I'm making it up as I go here, so. No attackers? Okay, surely as people hit the garbage limit, we're actually going to be able to get some attackers on us. That should be a good indicator that I think we're getting close. I'll wait. 1? Okay. KOs? You could not have made timing worse than that, but that's okay. 1 attacker? The game's broken. Alexi, they broke the game. It's not working right. It's alright. We'll make it work. I do not recommend what I'm doing right here. I feel like I'm very much playing by the seat of my pants. I don't even know if it's working. It seems like it's running... There we go. It normally doesn't take this long to pop. Let me put it that way. Most of the time, you're able to get it to pop a little bit faster than this. Has not been the case in the interim period here, but I'm sure, like, I'm just in my heart of hearts, I'm like, it will work. It has to work. We've seen it work before. And I'm now full galaxy brain status in the worst way possible. I'm placing pieces badly and going, oh, it doesn't matter if you place pieces badly, because there's no right or wrong way to place a piece. Like, look at that. What's your reasoning for that? Well, it doesn't matter. All pieces are good. No, that's radical piece. It's just dumb, okay? It doesn't need a snappy name. But then it gets me a kill, and in my lizard brain, it reinforces the fact that it's like, you know, this stupid theory is now like, oh, it totally works. Look at that. I mean, we just picked up a staggering amount of badges as a result of it. How could it be bad? Now, that was actually a good piece, masquerading as a piece being played badly. And I'll accept no dissent on that subject. No long piece coming. You see no long piece, you can do something like this. Take your sweet time. You see a long piece? We do see a long piece. That's where you prepare something like this. I don't think I want to fight this guy. I think I want to hoover up all the people with no badges first. No fear. Can't afford to be too picky about our piece placement here. Oh, except that one. So what's your what are you doing? You just I placed like 9 pieces bad in a row. All right, we can do one more here. Very weak performance on that one. Let's just call it a brain glycogen hangover from our previous episode, shall we? We shall. We shall. I'm telling you, I got the radical peace centrism. Let's call it radical squareism. You know? I'm like, there's no wrong place to place a piece as long as you place it as quickly as is humanly possible. Sort of. It's the most dangerous kind of true, because it's true some of the time, but we shouldn't be dealing in absolutes like a Sith. Or a Jedi describing a Sith. Yeah, I know. I get the... Trust me, I get the joke. I mean, I made it... Okay. Tell you, I don't mind the placement there, because, you know, we're just thinking ahead, but somebody's going to mind the placement. We're going to end up encountering, you know, somebody that we just sent garbage to is going to be unhappy about the way that we chose to approach that situation. And it's hard for me to disagree. Pretty much a textbook start, honestly. Except for the, like, really, really bad garbage early. Everything else pretty much went, you know, according to plan. It's been a while since I had one, like, this smooth. And that is what it feels like right now. It feels smooth. Like a Rob Thomas, Carlos Santana song. You know. I mean, I wish there was a way to do the old Reddit switcheroo on that one. I don't think that. I'm pretty sure they only have one song together. Santana did go on a bit of a tear. He made many bad songs with many bad popular music artists. Despite his own pedigree. And you know what? He was laughing all the way to the bank. Plus, a lot of people like those songs. Now, who am I to say that, you know, they're incorrect? Mind you, I think most of those songs are, like, pretty terrible. That's okay. What, NL, you don't like smooth? No, I don't like smooth, okay? Why don't you rip out my beating a heart? That's ridiculous. You like smooth that much? I don't think so. I don't believe you. On a fundamental level, I disbelieve what you're saying to me. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't check out, doesn't pass the smell test. Okay. I like these little half builds we're doing here. Feels like it's been working pretty nicely. You know what? I don't dislike this, but we had to bail out just slightly. I don't know. Time will tell. That was the right decision right there. We got into some spice. Good switcheroo. Perfect timing. 3 people with badges step into the crowd. I love it. Many people with badges. I've upset some powerful people. That's how you know you're doing something right. Go ahead. It's okay. No fear on this one. How about, instead of no fear, hit you with the reality? An appropriate amount of fear when necessary. In a situation like that, it goes a long way. Oh my god, we made it. Thought I was, what, dead? Like my partner, yada yada? Free? Looking for a long piece? Blue will do. Blue will do. That's our new motto. That is not the piece that I thought it was. No! I'll see you next time. I thought that I wasted way too much time trying to get my attackers lined up. Put the piece in the wrong spot. I'll see you next time. Top right, by the way.